Well, welcome, travellers of the infinite skies. This is Patholas here on an epic journey. Well, welcome. Good, the sound's working in there. I like to stream when I'm doing something particularly important in terms of my journey, and today is a particularly fine example of that, because I am nearing the end of an epic trek across the galaxy to get back home. I'm trying to travel to the system where, when I restarted the game after Atlas Rises landed, just slightly before they gave us multiple saves, which is slightly annoying because I had to delete my day one save. As you can see, I'm still on Blue Haven in Milland at the moment, but I won't be for long because I'm going to teleport back where I've got to. In fact, let me just get a bit of antimatter. Thank you very much. That might come in useful in a minute. But yes, as I was saying, I've, for the first time ever, used the Pilgrim Star Path on the website to navigate my way across the galaxy and try to get to the system where I spawned when I restarted after Atlas Rises. As you know, I've been living in Milland, which is in the, I can never remember which way around the quadrants are named. It's top right hand corner of our galaxy. I'll try and put a picture up in on the stream after I've done it, but in the opposite corner of the galaxy is where I came from. So let's just start this off and then I can be teleporting while I'm at it. I tried using black hole roulette to get as close as I could, and as luck would have it, black hole roulette brought me out within 70 jumps in my fully upgraded freighter of the Decor 2 system, which is where I'm trying to get to. And so I've been, whilst I've been off air, because I don't see the need for people to watch me just endlessly warping, but off air I've had an epic trek, nearly 70 warps, and using the Pilgrim Star Path to guide me in the right direction. As you'll see, there's something else helping me in a minute when we get to that. But this is where I've got to now. I'm now within 5 jumps, according to the Pilgrim Star Path, of where I'm trying to get to. I left my freighter behind here. So I thought it might be nice for you to join me on the last step of my journey home. So, if anyone is coming to watch me live, please join in on chat. It'd be nice to have company on the way. If you're watching this afterwards, if you're watching this as a recorded video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a like, and subscribe to the channel so that you can find out when I'm on next, but also leave me a comment. It's always nice to be able to talk to people. So you'll see on my discovery list, these are all the places I've been recently, including one that was no, it's not right. So going back down this list, all of these here, over 70 jumps. There you go, above that, and then right down the bottom here is Decor 2, which is where I started this particular journey. So long-time watchers of my channel may remember what the systems around there were like. I did do a few streams from that area with my original Atlas Rises base before I moved to Milland. And my time in Milland may be coming to a close soon, because who knows, after the great reset on it's July the 24th, isn't it? Things might change. So here we are. Now I can cheat a bit, as I've said, because I've been to the system before, and so I know that that is roughly where I'm going. But for those of you who've never used the Pilgrim Star Path, what I've done is I know the coordinates of the place I'm trying to get to, We'll see a bit about coordinates if you're not sure how to get coordinates in a moment or later on. And I've been to get the coordinates where I am, and I fed it into the Pilgrim Star Path, which you can get on the internet, or there's now an Android app that you can download by Pahefu. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. And it allows you to put the coordinates in, and then it tells me here that I am within 5 estimated jumps of where I'm trying to get to, and I need to turn 143.67 degrees to the right from the centre. It also tells me I'm 6 regions above where I'm trying to get to. So there is the galactic centre off in the distance there, and you can see that little red path telling me how to get there. So what I've done is I've worked out that from that point there is, now if I look on the right side of the screen, let me just spot a star off in the distance. There's 1 screen's turning, 2, 3, 4, and more or less 4. So 4 screens that I have to turn to get round in a full circle. That means each screen is worth about 90 degrees. Okay, so if I've got to turn 143.67 degrees, so that's going to be 90. That would be 180 to the far side. So back, what's 40's near, but a third of the way back, indeed, is about where that blue line finishes. So that's what I've been using to navigate my way across space, and obviously the fact that I can put a custom waypoint in there helps an enormous amount, because it gives me a bit of confidence. But then I've unlocked that. Now I know I'm 6 regions above. Now as you can see, that blue line disappears, which is great if you're in a small fighter and have a small warp distance, but if you watched my previous Milland stream, you'll know that I've now got all my freighter warps installed, so my maximum warp is actually 2,600 and something or other. So if I go off in this direction, 26, that's as far as I can get, 2635, yeah, 2635, so here we go. So 5 of these. The other thing that that's happened, I think, since my previous stream in Milland, I was going around collecting more upgrades for my fighters, and on the way there I discovered a trade station where they sell antimatter by the bucket load. So I managed to buy an enormous amount of antimatter, and was able to, hold on one sec, can't think and press buttons at the same time, and I was able to, 1 screen, 2 screens and a bit. Ooh, going up. Have we gone down too far? Okay, well next time. I was able to buy a load of antimatter and make absolute shed loads of warp fuel. So as I've said, about 70 warps later, I've nearly run out of what I managed to make from there, which is why those 2 antimatters from my base might come in handy later. Now what I'll do, because I'm very close, and obviously that the blue line runs out right at the start of me finding a destination. Oop. There we go. So let me just, no, I don't know. Okay, what I'll do is when we get to here, I'm going to hop out and check the coordinates, because it's like holding a big stick at the near end. The far end is going to wobble around a lot, and if I'm only 5 warps away, I've just done 2 of them, I might overshoot or go to one side, so I need some coordinates. And a bit of coffee. Fantastic. Right, where are we now? We're in a Korvax system. That's a shame, because the Korvax don't like me. I've been doing lots of piracy in Korvax systems. Shh, don't tell them. To get nanites. Now, with the Great Reset coming up soon, nanites is one thing I want to stock up on, but I've also been getting lots of nanites to buy all of the upgrades that I've been coming across. I found quite a few on this journey, actually. Every time I get to a Gek system, then I've been landing at the station and seeing what upgrades are there for the... because I want to upgrade my starships, really. How much iron have I got? See, I've still got loads of antimatter, look. So, have I got enough thallium to make more warps? Oh, yeah, I'm sure I have. I've got, look, a fair few nanites here. Still left over from that pile. There's another one now. Excellent. Right, in fact, let's put those all in my exosuits, because then I know where they are. Oh, excellent. I've never been full from nanites before. Right, anyway, have I got iron? I've got a bit. That's enough to make a signal booster. So, one of the upgrades I bought recently was economy scanner, which should tell me that there is a trading post just here. Excellent. That's got to be one of the most useful upgrades you can get. And let's see if I can... Oh! I was going to say do this before I hit an asteroid. Too late. So away we go. Now, because I'm only 5 warps away, I'm not going to stop at any more Gex systems to find upgrades. One of the advantages of living in a massive community in Milland is that everybody's found all of the upgrades in... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! I wasn't watching. Sorry about that. Good job there's an autopilot here. Yeah, we have coordinates for all of the upgrades around Milland, so I can always go back and find those later. Great. Thanks to Halogen Girly for her organised spreadsheets. Right, okay, we need a signal booster. Thank you very much. And, right, let's get the coordinates down for this. And let's type them into the Pilgrim Star Path. That's the pen that doesn't work. Get rid of that. Where's my pen that does work? There we are. So, right, it is 058B 008A OE7E 01CD, and I can put that into the Pilgrim Star Path app. Right, 058B 008A OE7E 01CD. Update location. I am now 4 jumps. So okay, I've done 2 jumps, and I'm 8 regions above. I thought that last one was a bit too high. Okay, so we need to go down a bit, and we need to keep following that blue line. See if I can get off here without hitting the roof. Never mind. Right, back to the freighter. Now, while I'm warping, how much fuel have I got on my freighter? 1. Oh, stop! Oh. You know, one time I was doing this, I crashed into my freighter, actually glitched through the outside skin and into the infrastructure and couldn't get out. Not good. I'm hoping with the advent of Next, we'll be able to have freighter battles. That'd be fantastic. Maybe find some use for those gun turrets. Right, okay, now as you saw there, it was estimated 5 jumps left. I've done 2 jumps and it's now estimating... Other way, thank you. The other left. It's now estimating 4 jumps left. So either there's a big wobble in the estimate, or the fact that I went up too far in that last one has meant that I'm actually not as close as I was hoping. So here we go. See, going down a long way. I think because there we go. Because these little jumps on the way are, you know, they're within a certain range for small ships. So it sometimes finds the closest path, and if there's a big gap underneath, it doesn't find the navigation very well. I'm hoping in Next they'll have done something with the navigation, because it's really very difficult to navigate around the galaxy without a third-party thing like the Pilgrim Star Path to help you. Oops, that's too far. So how far too far? About 200 light years. Pull back slowly, slowly, slowly. Where's the nearest one? Can I get over there? 2547, that'll do. So away we go again. And again, let's get the coordinates of this place. Now, why, I hear you cry, am I making this pilgrimage? Well, two reasons. One, because I wanted to try using the Pilgrim Star Path app before everything changes again, because, as I said, if they make some improvements to the galaxy chart, the way we do navigation, which would be brilliant, then we may not need it anymore. It'd be a shame in a way, because it's to do with the history of the game. Any of you who haven't been fans of No Man's Sky since the very beginning may not know about the Pilgrim Star. There is a place in the galaxy where one of the first No Man's Sky YouTubers streamed walking around the entire planet, and his adventures became very famous, and that system and that planet have now become a place of pilgrimage. So the Pilgrim Star Path was originally made to help travellers get to that location. I've never actually been there. I know it's changed now, because everything would have changed in a number of updates that we've had since it all started, but it would be nice to go there. All of the comballs and so on and so forth will still be there. Let's see if I can do this without crashing this time. So, where are we now? Let's have okay, so we are now at 058E 0088 OE84 01B6. Let's put that into the app. So 058 E 0088 OE 84 01B6. Update location. We are now 3 jumps away. Okay, and we're 6 regions above. Okay, so we're getting closer, getting closer. Whoa! Ships, ships, ships. Nice, that one on the end looked like a tractor. Right, I've got a better position so that my rubbish flying cannot crash into the building this time. So as I say, one of the reasons for doing this is to use the Pilgrim Star Path. And another reason is because in my home spawn planet there was a very nice exotic ship that I would really like to buy. And I hope that when I get there I can find it. Now what I might do is, because I know it can take a very long time sitting around waiting for an exotic to arrive. There's my other exotic, look. I bought that because I thought it was the type I was after. I'm looking for one of those with the wing that goes straight up and another that goes straight down when it's flying, and then it folds around when it lands, which is really very nice. And if memory serves, it was silver. So that's why I'm making this pilgrimage before the galaxy changes and the world moves on, to get something which I saw right back at the start of this save 150 odd hours ago. Now I think I may have run out of fuel now, so yeah, let's stick another 5 warp cells in there and let's keep going. So 3 jumps away. I've now got to turn 150 degrees to the right, and I'm 6 regions above. So let's stick with this. So there's Galactic Centre. Is that actually horizontal? Yeah, so I'm above Galactic Centre. Anyway, so right, so that's about 90. 180. What did I say? 150, so 300. Hey? No, let's do that again. Right, so if I was right with my calculations to start with, which now I got something different last time I measured how many screens worth. So it's only, take it with a pinch of salt. When you get very close, you've got to, yeah, trust the local navigation. So there's 90 degrees. That would be about 180. So where are we going? Oh, okay. Well, I'll trust this because it's going roughly the right direction. So here we go. Off in this direction. I'll head slightly lower and slightly to the left of that. $1,500, 1,700, 2,000, 2003, 2004. Too far. Too far. Too far. Pull back a bit. Oh, how about that nice blue one? 2004. I really want 2006 if I can. 2007. Alright, okay, let's go this way. Right, the GEC system. If I'm getting out anyway, I might pop to the space station and see if they've got some upgrades. Oh, that's nice. There's the Pilgrim Star Path program on the internet has got, on the web page, has got a local mode. I've just appeared on the top of the local mode. That means I'm getting close. So I should be able to make slightly more accurate navigation choices. Yeah, I mean, slightly more accurate than very inaccurate. This is a blue star system, isn't it? You can tell on the inside of the freighter it's all gone a different colour. My lovely yellow banana ball there is still looking sufficiently yellow. Now this is a GEC system. Where is the station? There's the station. Let's see who's at home. Now the GEC like me. I've been doing lots of missions for the GEC so that I could get those freighter upgrades. I wondered, because I've been pirating in Korvax systems exclusively, I've now got an appalling reputation with the Korvax. Let's just go and see what's it actually called in my journey with the Korvax. There we go. I'm an annoyance. I've gone below irritation. Look, I'm now an annoyance. What I was wondering about is there? Do you get to a point where, as soon as you appear in a Korvax system, they go, "It's you!" Pounce at you. Thankfully, they don't. Maybe that'll be in the next update. Hope not. Because eventually, I'm going to want to buy some upgrades for my exosuit. Oh, we'll have a bit of that. Thank you very much. 185 is not very much. Skinflint GEC. You've got bug eyes. It's a good job you can't understand me. Right, let's see what you've got on offer. What I'm looking for is Cyclotron Ballista upgrades. Oh, look. Cyclotron Ballista Damage Tau. That's one I haven't got. I've also lost my list of upgrades. Okay, let's have that. Excellent. And I'm also after Phase Beam upgrades. Yeah, I've got those. And cannon upgrades. Got everything else. Right. You can't upgrade all the weapons on one particular ship because there's not enough slots. Well, I suppose you could. But it's not very efficient. So, well, that was good. I've got one more off my list. So, let's go and find a place to land. The reason, what I didn't explain, experienced players probably know, the reason why I'm finding trade outposts is it's then free to land because I'm a skinflint. I know I've got plenty of around the other side. No, hang on, I'm following the wrong thing. There we are. That's a long way away. Does that mean that big planet is uninhabited and has no buildings? Could do. Yeah, even though I've got a reasonable amount of plutonium there. Oh, got a few other things I didn't know about. Viking effigy, where did that come from? Anyway, even though I've got some nice things there, I'm stingy. If I can land for free, I'll land for free. Okay, so 3 jumps to go is what it said before we jumped. Let's find the coordinates of this latest place. Oh, type it straight in this time. So, as I say, if you're watching this live, give me a thumbs up and join in chat. If you're watching this not live, after the fact, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment. That'd be very nice. I promise to get back to you. "10 seconds away." Oh, it's a cold planet. So's my home planet, actually. The planet I want to go for in the decor system, which is called Born Again Patholas, is one of these. It's a frosty planet. So really, I think you ought to have a bonus against the type of environmental conditions you were born in, wouldn't you? Oh, it's extreme. One thing I'm very glad they changed in the update is while you're interacting with something like this, I don't think you can suffer the consequences of hazards anymore. I hope. I might find out in a minute. Right, okay, so 058E, we're still on the same one there. 0085, that's changed. OE89, that's changed. 021E. Update location. We are now 2 jumps away, 3 regions above, 143. Right, oh, getting closer. Right, let's go back. How badly damaged is my hazards? No, look, it hasn't gone down much. That's one of the milestones I need to get, is survival on an extreme planet. We've got, what is it, month and a half left before the update hits? So many things I'd like to finish before that time. If you're watching this later, then let me know what you're trying to get done before the update lands. That's a nice topic for discussion. I'm hoping to get all of those upgrades. I'm going to need some more iron before too long. I want to get all of the blueprints for the upgrades, if I can. I haven't finished the Artemis story yet, so would like to do that. And then the other priority, I think, is getting as much cash and nanites as possible, just in case. Some friends of mine are stocking up on all the minerals and things that you can get around the place. That might, you know, I've got a list in my local systems of where to get particular minerals, and of course that's likely to change when they change the algorithms for the procedural generation. But they're relatively easy to find, I'd have thought. Right, here we go. Back to the Resilient. That's the wrong side. Let's try going over here. Oh, that's the point. No idea what the time is. There we are. Okay, so we'll keep following that wiggly blue line. 2 more jumps, hopefully. Sprint up the stairs and crash into... Go the wrong way, silly. Got completely lost now. This way. Thank you. Go and talk to Admiral Tavino. Yeah, actually, yeah. They're probably race traitors now because I've been pirating in their systems. Okay, custom waypoint. So we've got to go down a bit more. Yeah. Right. Whoop. Whoop. Hang on, let's get as close as I can to there. And let's go in that direction. Okay. Right, go. That's as far as the blue line takes me. To keep going in that direction. You watch, the next time we'll be 6 regions below or something. (2002), 2003, 2005. That might be as far as I can get. Yeah. Anything anywhere? 2007, 2005. That's good enough. Okay, Korvax system. Yeah, what would be nice in the update, in that galaxy map, is if we could search for particular named systems. So if you know your friend is on a particular system, you could find it. And the second thing, now that I've got these warp upgrades, would be if that blue line, that navigation line, just goes a bit further. Maybe does a straight line as far as the eye can see, all the way to the system that you've marked, and then you can be the judge of where you want to go as a stepping stone. But as it stands, that's not very accurate, and it's a bit difficult to get around. Okay, let's go see where we are. Let's have a trade point, please. Oh, here we are. Ah, it's a very Earth-like planet. Now, trading. That's another thing that would be good in Next, since we've now got multiplayer, and we've just seen the first leaked images of what the characters are going to look like. It's very exciting. I wonder how customizable they'll be. Don't know. But what would be brilliant is if we could trade with those people that we're playing with. Maybe just sort of interact with the person in the same way that we've been able to make monuments recently, and then that would open up 2 windows, and you could put in what commodities you're offering, they could put in what commodities they're offering in barter, maybe including nanites and cash, and then if both parties agree, you do a swap. I think that would be a very easy way to do trading, and then I don't think there's any need to have anything in the game which works out whether that's a good deal or not, because the players and the communities will do that between them. It will mean that things will find their own value in the bartering system. I think that would be a very good way of doing it. The more that can be left up to players to decide, the better. I love the colours on this planet. Very nice. Right, so Giga. Right. Oh, hang on. That's the window. Here we are. 0590 0081 OE8D OOEC. Update location. Oh, we've got closer. 1 jump away. We're 1 region below. I knew we'd go a bit below. Oh, this is very exciting. Very, very close now. Okay, let's go home. Oh, I like this planet. Nice explorer there. It's good. I like it when the light picks out the colours. Hey, hey, nice fighter. Don't run away. Nice fighter. Oh, I like that. That's nice. I'm not going to buy it though. But if I know this is very close to home. So that's a 33 slot C class, so you'll get that in A or S with 38 slots. Nice. Look at that. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take a photo of that. For AGT reasons, because we're considering having a common fighter for a defence force. Oh, right. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Right. Let's go. I'm not going to buy it because I like my hot rod too much. Now, actually, that gives me a nice way into another topic here, because I have 6 ships. we're only allowed to have a total of 6 ships. So if I find the S-class from my home system that I'm after, I'm going to have to swap it for one of my other ships. I could swap it for the other S-class I've got, but I quite like that. I could swap it. I've got 2 fighters now. One is the S-class that I managed to buy from one of my friend's systems when I was looking for blueprints. I'll show you that just now. Can't remember if I've showed you that on a stream in the past. I don't think so. I will show you now. It's just parked in front here, look. So this is my S-class fighter here, the AGT Decisive Intervention. Now, it's an S-class, so it's a better ship than the Hot Rod. They're both max 38 slots. I believe you can get S-class in 39. It's got a better arrangement of slots in terms of upgrades and things. But I like my Hot Rod. This is the 6th Hot Rod I've had. Not quite the same design. If those of you, if any of you have watched some of my earlier streams, you'll know that my original Hot Rod in after Pathfinder, before Atlas Rises changed everything, that was a very nice ship. It actually looked like that one we just saw down on the planet, only in red instead of yellowy orange. That was nice. So I don't really want to get rid of that. So I've got another option, which I meant to show you just now, but I haven't. So let's just do this warp, and then when we're down in the hangar, I'll show you then. Yeah, look, we're one region below, and according to Pilgrim Star, we've got to go 159 degrees. So yeah, I'm going to trust this blue thing. Whoa, going off there. That's about right. Okay. Right, let's try going straight towards that point there and see where we go. This could be it. Ah, now, can I... Right, if I filter for life forms, does that mean if we find my home system that we'll actually be able to see it? Will it identify itself? I'm hoping so, because I travelled a little bit around there. I'm not going to get much further, as far as I can get. Now, right, with this filter on, what does it show me? Let's just lock onto there. Filter for life forms. No filter. Economy. That's not going to help. Conflict sky. I haven't got one of those. Life forms. So what do the colours mean? Let's just lock on here. Oh no, I've unlocked. Oh no 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 no. Ah! Wrong button. That again. That's annoying. Okay, where are we? Good. Okay. We're in that direction. Right, let's try that again. So filter for life forms. Okay. I can't see anywhere on the screen that it tells me what the different colours mean. Somebody might know. If you know, tell me. Oh, I've gone too far. There's a lot of places over here, look. But how would I tell if anybody's found them before? I mean, it would say, wouldn't it, in discovered by... Mind you, I can't see that. It doesn't say anything about who's discovered it at all here. 2002, I want somewhere up for 2002. Is there anywhere further than that I can get? I've no idea which direction I'll come from now. Tell you what, right, let's go to there. Right, just have a spin around. Is there anywhere that's identifying itself as belonging to or having been discovered. So what do these colours mean? If I'm filtering for life forms, or is this Gek, Vy'keen? Ah, there's only 3 colours there, aren't there? So it's actually just filtering for what race live there. You used to be able to search for... Scan for discoveries. Here we are. Anything? Is it only scanning close to where I've been? Alright, okay. Well, let's go here. Let's go here, and then we'll scan for discoveries when we get there. Oh, this is getting exciting. I'll be very pleased to be back home. I know, for example, that I've got a geobay on my home planet. Right, so... Okay, I might go out in a moment and get another... thing. What am I talking about? Right, custom waypoint. Why is the custom waypoint not showing up now? That's annoying. Right, scan for discoveries. How can you see any discoveries? You just abandoned me, haven't you? That's annoying. So, what? Free explore? Yeah. Used to that one. Where's my custom waypoint thing? Is it just... Is it that very faint thing there? Ooh! Oh, look! Is that my home system? Journey start? Decor! There we are! That's where I've got to get to. So these are all the places that I have travelled in the past. That is... Right, Elton. The Elton system. Thank you very much. If you've been watching my streams in the past, you'll know that the first ever traveller to come and join me on my home planet reckoned I sounded like Ben Elton, and he managed to get in and name my system the Elton system. Thank you very much. Now, I mustn't go back there, because if my base... I turned off base sharing before I left there, so as long as I never return, someone will be able to go back there. I hope. It'd be nice to, if I ever start another save in normal, I'll pop back and see what I can see about there. So we've then got a load of other places that I've discovered, places which might be useful in the past, in the future. Cybers Industries is where I got this freighter from. Oh, this is instant nostalgia. X2. That's another Korvax system where there's lots of House of Ix. There we go, House of Ix. Oh no, House of Ix is where I got my freighter from, I think. Anyway, right. So the decor system is only 971 light years away. Let's go. We're going home. Oh, this will be fantastic. So, in actual fact, let's work out how many light years away from Milland we are. Oh, look, it's remembered a resource deposit. Oh, this is fantastic. Right, okay. Bear with me a second. Outside of game, let me just get the coordinates for... No, hold on. What am I doing? Where's Milland gone? Milland, there we go. If I click on Milland as a target in Pilgrim Star Path, I can find that I am a total of here we go, 1,317,460 light years away from my current base, and I've travelled this far. Now, right, I said I'd show you something down here. So these are my 2 fighters. I don't really want to get rid of either of those. The other ships I've got over this side here are, I've got my nice freighter. That's an A-class 48 slot freighter that I don't want to get not freighter, hauler. This is my junker shuttle for when I go through black holes, which is why it's called the Pot Black. But this ship here, this was my first ever ship swap, and you can see I named it AGT Artemis because this was the ship that in the Artemis story was at the crash site, the Artemis crash site, if you've done that story there. And this was a hauler. It was a reasonable size hauler. It was a very big upgrade from my original, the ship that you get. So I bought it at the time, and I hung on to it just for nostalgic reasons, really, because I wanted to take it back to Artemis. And I've got quite a long way through the Artemis story. I haven't finished it, but what I thought might be fitting is if I swap this ship for the S-Class, if I can find it. So that's the plan. So, in actual fact, right, before I get into there, is there anything I want from... no, from my starship here? I don't think I really need... Famine might be helpful, but I'm okay. I won't need nanites down there. Okay, so let's just get into Artemis. What have I left in here? Not much. Okay. Right, let's go. Come on, Artemis, we have got home. Right, now we can see this is... That's just a planet that I haven't named yet. God, it steers like a bus, this does. That's another planet. Somewhere. Might be this one, because it's cold. It's a long way away. No, that's an unknown planet. Where's my birthplace? Nope. Born again Patholas. That's where I'm going. Oh. Oh, there's a point. I forgot any iron. I didn't have any iron, did I? Let's find some asteroids. It's very, very weird driving this bus again. Right. Asteroids. Have I got any other... Oh, I've got pulse lasers. Now, the other thing I want to do now that I've got here is I'd like to try and put a mission, start a mission from the space station. And if I can get the right kind of mission, I can get it to lock this destination into my teleport, because then I'll be able to come back. Because having made that massive journey to get here, the last thing I want to happen is I have to do it all over again if I wanted to find it here. And I would like to come back. So let's get a bit of iron on board so I can charge up my pulse engines. Oh, that was silly. I haven't upgraded my weapons on my fighters much, but I ought to know about overheating pulse. What are they called? These guns, anyway. Photon cannon. I'm going to get a bit closer to my birth planet. I will search for... Right, is that enough? Pulse engine. Yeah, okay. Now, where was it? Oh, look! Oh, no, it's freighters. I was hoping that there'd be a indication of the fact that I've got a geobay there somewhere. I've lost the planet. That's not it. No. Was it over here? Scanner's useless. Where have the planets gone? Ah. There we are. Now it's locked on just on the up corner, the top corner of that planet. I wonder if that's because it's a geobay. How many shields? Oh, shields are recharged, okay. Oh! I haven't got an economy scanner on this ship. Never mind, when I get there, I will summon my freighter and swap to the ship with the economy scanner and just... there's the geobay, look! Oh, this would be like coming home. Well, it is. It's coming home. Now, I know that S-class ships will be in everywhere in the system, not just one planet. But it was on this planet that I first saw this, not S-class, exotic, I keep saying that, this exotic ship flying overhead when I was in the buggy, driving around this planet. I'm about to get zapped by pirates. Let's get down to the planet first. But what I shall do is, if I can't find somewhere to land instantly... There we are. There was a landing place relatively close to here, but, you know, the chances of going in the right direction are very slim. So let's see what I can find. Whoa! Okay, there's somewhere. Just want to find a landing spot. A free landing spot, because I haven't got any plutonium on this ship at all. What's that? No, that's going to be a... Ooh. Monolith. What else we got around? Oh, there's something. I hope the sun comes out. What's this? That is a... Is that a crash site? Is that by any chance the crash site? Oh, I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna put it down, because if that is the crash site that this ship came from, that's just too much of a coincidence to pass up. Let's just get out. Have I been here before? Where is it? Oh, ow. Oh no, it's a transmission tower. I didn't see it properly. Okay, we need some plutonium. A much better multi-tool than last time I was here. Oh, and the sun's coming up. Hopefully you'll be able to see what a lovely planet I've got. Okay, there's another question mark just over there. Launch thrusters. Yeah, it looked like a crash site, that one, but I couldn't see a ship, so that's why I thought that's going to be another transmission tower or something along those lines. Oh, hello. We have a building here that I've been to before. That's a drop pod. Yeah, that's why I was... this planet that I was born on had lots and lots of drop pods. What is that? It's just rock. And so I came back here and planted my geobay because I wanted to get lots of backpack upgrades, exosuit upgrades, which is why I've been to all the drop pods in the area. But I want a landing pad, please. That's another ruin or obelisk type thing. I should have done it when I landed a minute ago, shouldn't I, really? Just summon my freighter. Okay, let's just jet off in this direction. Some iridium. If we can't find it somewhere soon, I'll just put it down. Yeah, there's one. Alright, whatever this is, I'm going to land at it. What are you? You're just a place. Alright, okay. Let's just put it down here. Now, where was this sun coming up? Let's have a freighter, please. What? Oh no, that's not the ship. Sorry, freighter, here we are. If you could come over like this, that would be very good. Lovely. Yeah, the sun's coming up. Hopefully you'll be able to see how spectacular this nice alpine planet is. Let's go and fetch my fighter so I can find a trade spot. Is that pirate countdown going to carry on ticking? Doesn't look like it. Maybe I'm close enough to the planet. Now, I think I've been streaming for an hour, getting on 4. So what I will do is, because I don't want to have to worry everybody just sitting and watch, not worrying, you know what I mean, but just, I don't want you to have to sit and watch me waiting for a spaceship. So I'll find this trade hub. I will park there, and then I'll end the stream, I think. Right, here we are. Please don't be on another planet. No, that's no good. I wanted to get it from here. Tell you what, if I go down, it doesn't really matter, I suppose, but I would like it to be on my birth planet. Let's just get back into the atmosphere here and see if I can search then for a trade hub. Get a Iridium down there. No? Still just that one? You're not going to give me a new one? Sure? Was there something? Crash? Nope. That's drop pod. Okay, looks like we're going to have to go to that one. Okay, let's fly there and then call the freighter. What planet is that? Is this one I've never been to before? Can't tell until I get out there, can I? It's all gone dark. I did really want to leave the AGT Artemis on that planet. Let's just tell you what, let's just get out of the atmosphere. I might have to duck back down if that pirate countdown goes. Here we go. Yeah, don't want any interference at the moment, so thank you. Right, let's just get back out here. And let's see if I can scan for another one. If this follows the pattern of other things, it doesn't necessarily find the closest one, does it? No. Okay, it's going to have to just be in my home system, not my home planet. Never mind. Let's go. To be honest, I can't remember whether it was that planet that I found the Artemis ship on anyway. Might not even have been in this system. Although I brought it nearly home. God, this is a long jump, isn't it? So anyway, alright, while we're getting there, then if you've watched this, thank you very much for joining me. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, find out when I'm on next. You may even get to see the exotic ship that I've been looking for. I'll certainly stream a bit when I find it. Whether that will be in time to see it land, or whether I'll just show it after I've got it. I will, I promise. I'll stick it on there. I'll also stick some pictures from the Pilgrim Star Path, and I'll add the link into the description down there. And please, if you watch this, leave me a comment, because it'd be great to hear from you. It'd be nice to know who's dropped in. So hopefully, well, I know this will be a trading post. Here we go. A little bit far away. That's better. I can't remember what this planet's like. Find out in a minute. I know I've been on it before. Looks a bit dry to me. Emikongrusel. Sounds Swedish to me. Yeah, it's looking a bit dry, bit hot. Trading post, trading post. What a landing. Okay, there's a few ships coming in, look. Unending sunlight. Barren planet. Right, neither of those ships are the one I'm looking for. That's not the one I'm looking for either. But I'm hoping that sooner or later. Yeah, you see, look that one there. That's a little bit like Artemis, isn't it? Right, so on this barren dust ball of a planet, this is where I will end my pilgrimage for now. I have managed to get home. I've found my home system and my home planet, and hopefully soon on one of these landing pads I will find the reason why I came all this way. Or was it 1 million however many thousand light years from Milland to find one ship? And it's neither of those two. We will see. That's nice and colourful. So, from here, this is Patholas thanking you for watching, and hopefully next time I stream I will have some good news. Patholas